I never thought I'd find myself here, staring at the walls of my empty home, the silence amplifying the chaos inside my heart, heavy with the unbearable weight of my choices. 16 years of marriage with Olaf felt like a lifetime, yet somewhere along the way, I lost myself in the mundane rhythm of life, swept away in the whirlwind of raising our two beautiful children, each day blending into the next, drowning in a sea of responsibilities. In the early days, we were inseparable. Every kiss sparked fireworks, every shared laugh echoed through our cozy little home. But as the years rolled on, the intimacy faded, replaced by a chasm of dissatisfaction that grew wider with each passing day, leaving me feeling more alone than ever. I found myself comparing Olaf unfavorably to my boss, Alex, who seemed to embody everything I thought I was missing: ambition, charisma, and a magnetic energy that sent butterflies dancing in my stomach, pulling me into a dangerous spiral of longing. It started innocently enough, a lingering gaze, a touch that lingered a moment too long. But soon it spiraled into a full-blown affair, which I clung to as a misguided search for happiness I thought I deserved, justifying every betrayal with the excuse that I was reclaiming a part of myself I had lost. With every secret rendezvous at upscale hotels, I felt my resolve waver, the thrill of the forbidden wrapping around me like a drug, even as I looked into the eyes of the man I loved and lied about my whereabouts, the guilt festering like an open wound. I remember the first time I saw the hurt in his eyes. It was as if I had plunged a knife into his heart, yet I chose to look the other way, blinded by my selfish desires, convincing myself that my happiness was worth the pain I was inflicting. Every time I deleted a message from Alex or crafted a lie to explain my absences, a piece of me chipped away, and I didn't grasp how deep the betrayal was until it was too late, until the truth clawed its way to the surface in a moment that shattered our lives. Olaf grew suspicious, and I could see the shifting shadows of doubt clouding his once trusting gaze. I convinced myself it was just a phase, a fleeting insecurity that would fade, not realizing I was playing with fire. The day he confronted me was etched into my memory. The quiet devastation in his voice, so raw and vulnerable, sent chills down my spine, and all I could do was deny, drowning in my own web of lies. But truth has a way of piercing through the darkness, and when he found the messages on my phone, it felt like the ground giving way beneath my feet. A cataclysmic moment that unleashed a flood of emotions I had tried so hard to suppress. I remember his face, contorted with pain and disbelief, as he handed me the divorce papers in the very hotel where I had betrayed him. It was a scene I never imagined would become my reality, a nightmare I couldn't wake from. I begged him for another chance, tears streaming down my face, but the look in his eyes told me everything. He was done, and I had shattered his heart beyond repair, leaving me grasping at the remnants of a love I had carelessly tossed aside. As the divorce proceedings trudged on, I watched him start a relationship with Alex's ex-wife, and it felt like a dagger twisting deeper into my soul. How could I bear to watch the man I loved move on with someone else, while I was left to grapple with the aftermath of my choices? Each encounter felt like a haunting reminder of my failures, a testament to the love I had thrown away for a fleeting thrill, and the pain of regret washed over me like a relentless tide, crashing against the shores of my heart. But the hardest blow was seeing the impact of my choices on our daughter. Her anger was palpable, her disappointment a heavy cloak I couldn't shake off, wrapping tighter around me with every glance she shot my way. Every time she looked at me with those accusing eyes, I felt the walls closing in, suffocated by guilt and remorse for tearing our family apart, for robbing her of the joyful childhood I promised to protect. I tried to explain, to show her that I wanted to be better, but her trust was a fragile thing, shattered like glass and nearly impossible to piece back together. I could see the hurt in her eyes, and it pierced me deeper than any words could express. Though I've thrown myself into co-parenting, each moment feels like a reminder of what I lost, and the weight of my mistakes lingers like an unshakable shadow, casting darkness on every laugh and every shared moment. Olaf and I have become strangers, bound by our children, yet separated by the haunting echoes of betrayal. I long for reconciliation, but he seems irrevocably closed off, a wall built between us that feels insurmountable. I've done the work, attended therapy, and sought to change, but every time I reach out, It feels like I'm hitting a brick wall, and I can't blame him for wanting to protect himself from further pain. The nights are the hardest. I lie awake, consumed by thoughts of what might have been, the family dinners, the laughter, the love we once shared, now a distant memory that haunts me like a ghost. As I watch Olaf slowly rebuild his life with someone new, I can't help but feel like a ghost in my own existence, haunting the memories of a life I ruined, a life I took for granted. With every passing day, I ache for the chance to tell him how sorry I am, how deeply I regret my choices. But the words seem to die on my lips, trapped in a prison of my own making, a heavy silence that screams of my remorse. I realize now that betrayal isn't just about the act itself. It's the insidious way it seeps into every corner of your life, poisoning everything you once held dear, turning love into a battlefield of hurt and resentment. The slow, painful journey of rebuilding my relationship with our daughter is a flicker of hope in the darkness, but it's a road fraught with tension and unspoken resentment, each conversation a tightrope walk between love and fear. As she tentatively lets me back into her heart, I can't help but feel a flicker of hope. But I know it will take time, patience, and a lot of hard work to earn her trust again, a trust that feels like it's forever beyond my grasp. Every moment spent with her is a reminder of what I've lost and what I've tried to salvage. I want to be the mother she deserves, despite the scars I carry, even as I wonder if I'm worthy of her love. I've come to accept that I may never fully heal the wounds I inflicted on my family, but I can strive to be better for them, to be a co-parent who is present and supportive, even as I carry the weight of my mistakes like a stone around my neck. Though Olaf may be moving on, I will always hold the weight of my choices, and the regret will linger like a shadow in the corners of my heart, a constant reminder of the love I lost, a love that now feels like a distant dream. Thank you for watching. For more real stories and powerful dramas, be sure to like, subscribe, and explore our I Wove You Too channel. If you enjoyed this video, please consider supporting us and transforming your love life with the Make Him Worship You program, linked in the description. It's a game changer for any woman seeking the love she truly deserves.